We are just passing through life. We just get born, earn a little small money, and then die, all poor people. So we don't pay attention to see what is lacking in the marketplace. And then asking yourself fundamental question is, how better can I do what they are doing? And how fast can I do it so that I can generate income as soon as possible? So basically, you need to understand what you're doing. If you're in a business of producing services, ask yourself, are you the best? Are you having the best prices? Are you having the best services? Are you in the right place? I mean, there's so many questions you have to answer. But you cannot generate such questions unless, I repeat, unless you pay attention. And then the question is, why should you pay attention? Because if you don't pay attention to what is lacking in the market, you'll bring in the market what people don't want. Or you bring what they want and present it the way they don't want it. And that means they will not buy from you. And if they don't buy from you, your overhead costs are going to curtail on you. And if the overhead costs curtail on you, what you're going to do, you're going to be kicked out of the market. And before you know it, you'll go back looking for a job. And then get pissed off by your boss. And that is very, very key to understand. Me and you need to understand this. So, seriously, you need to understand what you're doing so that you cannot just keep sleepwalking through life. Secondly, you need to understand that speed is central. Speed is central if you are going to easily accumulate income. If you're going to accumulate income, if you're going to attract money, if you're going to have as much money as possible, you need to be so fast. You know, this world is so fast. It's running so fast to the extent that if you are slow, you're going to live a mediocre life. 10 years from now, smartphones in Uganda were not common. 2010, if you were there, 2010, we still had these small phones. By the way, even a smartphone was probably brought in the market officially. This is common. Smartphones were brought in the market in 2007. But since the smartphones were introduced in the market, things have drastically changed. Within just 10 years, man, things have gone. For you in the filming industry, you remember whenever you'd want to take an aerial view, you'd be in an aeroplane. But now we have drones. You no longer have to have a camera, be in an aeroplane, spend a lot of money for hiring an aeroplane. No, all you need is just 1.5 million, buy your drone camera, and take all the views, the shots and angles you want. Why? And soon enough, we are going to have better stuff to do stuff. People are always finding what is lacking in the market and, of course, providing the solution. So you need to know speed is very key. However, let us go back to mathematics. I know most of you hate mathematics. Now, mathematics defines speed as distance divided by time. And in this case, distance we can equate it to how much money you want to make. Let's say you want to make 50 million at the end of the month. That's the amount of money you want to make. Now, when you get 50 million, divided by the time you have to spend to generate it is what defines your speed. So if you learn how to increase your speed, if you learn how to accumulate money faster, it means you become rich so fast. You need speed. And why do you need speed? Because the market is catching up. People are coming in the market. What you're seeing, 1,000 more have seen it. There is nothing new. There is no new idea in the market. What you're thinking about, I'm thinking about it. Someone is thinking about it, and he's about to do it. So what you need is, don't think that you're so special. Don't think that you're the only one having that idea. No way. Everyone is having that idea. But the difference between you and me is that because me, once I get the idea, I'll instantly launch it. That's it. There is nothing as simple as that. You get the idea, make a few research. Of course, whenever you get an idea, you have to first get to understand it. That's where we started from. Now, after understanding it, the next move is what? Get to launch. You can't imagine how many people have failed just because they failed to launch. You can't imagine how many businesses have been killed because you failed to launch. So in our local language here, if a woman is going to produce, we call it, and a kid dies because of failure to push, get out of stuff done, we call it okwitiro maingi. So you kill a kid when he's in your legs, the head is getting out, you're not pushing on right, and the kid dies between you there. I mean, there is nothing shameful in our culture than that. Because you've carried your child for 9 months and now you just failed to push. Can you imagine? There is nothing embarrassing like that. But all of us, we are getting embarrassed every single day. When you have an idea and you fail to launch, me, I will come in and I launch and take all the money you are supposed to take. By the time you come in, I'm out. I mean, another thing, all you need is speed. When you hear people starting, and of course, launching is very key. You need to start as soon as yesterday. You need to start. But most people waste a lot of time. Like, you need to first get money, pay graphic designers to make my business logo. Get money, hire space, get money, get commodities. Sometimes all you need is getting started, getting to the market. Have the little you have, put in the market, said, go get another one, and keep growing every single day. And sometimes all you need is just a website. And the website, just simple website, even if it is just a business profile from Google, that is enough. Get to know people. You get, I recently had a friend of mine, he's into delivering food here now in the city. He was telling me, like, Angel, I want to do this. I want to start delivering food, finding people, giving them the best foods in their own offices, in their own homes, without the hassle of getting to the hotels. Because I have seen the hotels have a lot of issues, the delayed service, etc. So the gentleman was telling me how he wants to start. Then I told him, now what are you waiting for? Just start right now. Don't tell me. Just tomorrow come to my office, deliver the food. Let me have the first bite. Now, what am I trying to say here? As well as you're planning and planning and planning and planning, some of us were executing. In my book, Earth the Fool's Gambling Theater, if you need it, you can check it online. Everywhere in your favorite store or bookstore, you'll find it there. I challenge, in that book we are challenging the popular philosophies. One of the philosophies, they are telling you have to aim and shoot. That one doesn't work in business. Sometimes, most times, not even sometimes, most times, you need to shoot and aim. Now, why do you have to shoot and aim? You shoot and aim because at the end of the day, here in this philosophy, there is a problem. When you say aim and shoot, the problem in this philosophy is you are scared of losing the bullets. That's why you have to spend more time aiming at the point and then shoot it. Then you miss the point, you see where you're going to shoot again, and finally you hit the point. So in this philosophy, you are trying to save bullets. But for my case, I will shoot, then aim. So as well as you can take for 30 minutes aiming, me when I come, I just raise my gun and hit, see where I've fired from, then I aim. From where I've fired from to the point, then I aim, I hit. So in short, in this philosophy of mine, I'm trying to save time. Now imagine someone trying to save bullets and someone trying to save time. Who is the most important person here? Or what is the most effective philosophy? Here the bullets, you can get more bullets. But the question is, can you get more time? Once the minute has gone, it is gone. So most of you have failed to start businesses because you are still aiming. You are still looking for the perfect economy. Of course, now the economy is flying up. The other time you are using COVID as an excuse. Even before COVID, you had an excuse. You are still aiming and aiming and aiming and still complaining why you don't have money. Can you imagine? That is very interesting to understand that all you got to do is just start.